So this is a serious topic as Rekieta Law finds itself under attack by the Law and Crime Network. Now, Law and Crime has sent Rekieta Law a cease and desist, which we'll talk about in just a moment. And the true reason behind this isn't just about copyright. Oh no, it's because they're salty. Why? Because people, they've said things about the Law and Crime Network. Rekieta Law, he's such a meanie, therefore he needs to be shut down. That's literally what they say in their cease and desist. And to be clear about this, Law and Crime, they aren't a small channel. They are actually a network. If you look up Law and Crime, which is a Dan Abrams production, you'll notice they're everywhere. This is cable and satellite. Here we have them on free TV. We also have them on apps and so on. Yeah, we are talking about a corporate media network that is legitly trying to shut down a singular YouTuber. They want to shut him down because they're not getting a slice of that revenue that he's making as hundreds of thousands of people tune into him, not them, but him. Yeah, we're going to talk about that cease and desist today. Buckle up because these are crazy times. Oh man, so hey there to all you fine folks on this fine day, by the way. I hope you are doing excellently. And to reiterate this point, this is a problem. It is a huge problem that Rekieta Law, he finds himself addressing. It's going to get worse, in my opinion. It has all the hallmarks of a media network trying to stamp out a little guy because they're not getting their cut and they desperately want their cut. And Rekieta Law, he went over all of this last night in a 3-hour and 10-minute live stream entitled, I Am Under Attack from Law and Crime, Channel in Danger. And of course, it's Rekieta Law, so there's always time to roast. Now in this, he actually asks for help. I've never heard him ask for help before. He deserves it. He helps out a lot of other people. And you can see why. I mean, you can see exactly what these folks are going to do. Here's a cease and desist. I'm going to read this to you. So, Mr. Rekieta, I am an attorney for Law News Incorporated, DBA, and hereafter referred to as Law and Crime, which owns and operates the Law and Crime Network, a 24/7 live television network focused on live trials, legal analysis, and legal news. It has come to our attention that over the past couple of months, and perhaps beyond, you have repeatedly posted on your YouTube channel entitled Rekieta Law. They're going to call it the RL YouTube channel, but I'll keep calling it Rekieta Law. A multitude of live streams that contain in whole or in large part Law and Crime's copyrighted live feeds of various court trials and related proceedings. They're going to call that the infringing content. Now, please be advised that due to your publication of the infringing content on the Rekieta Law YouTube channel, you are responsible for infringement of certain copyrights that are owned and controlled by Law News Inc. Law News Inc. therefore demands that you immediately cease such infringing activity by removing all such infringing content existing on your Rekieta Law YouTube channel or on related platforms otherwise owned by you or associated with you. Desist from such infringing activity in the future and comply with Law News Incorporated's other requirements set forth in this letter. Now, you can already see how this is going to be a problem because they intend to misuse fair use. So many places do this too. And again, I don't think that this is a misunderstanding of fair use. I think they see this guy making bank. They think that they are entitled to making bank, so they're going to try to shut down the competition. Like I said, this is going to get uglier. Continuing. To illustrate Rekieta Law YouTube channel's publication of infringing content by way of one example of many, on January the 5th, 2022, Rekieta Law YouTube channel live streamed opening arguments from the Chandler Halderson trial, which infringing live stream contains over 2 hours of Law and Crime's copyrighted live feed of the same trial's opening argument. As you're aware, Law and Crime's infringed live feeds are copied directly onto Rekieta Law's YouTube channel, and most of the time, Law and Crime's trademark logo can be seen in the bottom left-hand corner of the infringing content, leaving no doubt that the infringing content infringes upon Law and Crime's copyrighted works. I hate this argument, by the way. I know how they're going to misuse it. They're pretending Source A, that would be their content, is being uploaded to Source B, that would be Rekieta Law's channel, without transformative effort. And that's absolute trash. This guy, he talks forever. I mean, he's online 24/7, it feels like, talking about cases, informing the public, again, trying to feed his brood. But hey, don't let that information get in the way, right? Continuing. A side-by-side comparison of Rekieta Law's YouTube channel, use of infringing content, and Law and Crime's corresponding infringed copyright live streams proves that the infringing content on Rekieta Law YouTube channel materially incorporates verbatim Law and Crime's corresponding live themes, which are copyrighted works owned and controlled by Law News Inc. Law News Inc. cannot and will not accept the infringement of any of its intellectual property, including its copyrights. Rekieta Law YouTube channel is currently using far more than Law News Inc. or any court would allow. Your use of infringing content does not fall under copyright fair use, as the quantity of infringing content used by you is not limited to a short excerpt and is being commercially exploited for profit by you. That's not how it works at all. I mean, they have to know this too. Law and Crime, did you forget the law point? But again, they probably think that it has an exorbitant cost. Most people, they won't go to bat for their rights. Yeah, they probably picked the wrong dance partner for that. Now listen to this part here, especially when we get down toward the bottom. Law News Inc. has reserved all of its rights and its works under copyright, has not authorized you or Rekieta Law YouTube channel to reproduce, publish, provide, distribute, transmit, display, publicly perform, otherwise make any use of such works. Therefore, Rekieta Law YouTube channel use of the works is clear infringement of Law News Inc.'s copyrights in violation of sections 106, 501 of the Federal Copyright Act. Law News Inc. treats copyright infringement as a very serious matter and fully enforces its rights against infringers. That's a threat right there. Please also be advised that Rekieta Law's YouTube channel's use of infringing content is also an explicit violation of YouTube's live streaming policies. Again, another threat here. It is increasingly important that you understand that the majority of Law and Crime's live feeds that Rekieta Law YouTube channel has used in its infringed content are privately owned by Law News Inc., are not part of a pool, and any individual and or entity that seeks to use such privately owned content must first obtain explicit permission from Law News Inc. The distinction must be understood by you. Then you get to what all of this is really about. I mean, listen to this here. It is also alleged that various subscribers and or supporters of the Rekieta Law YouTube channel have either spammed Law and Crime's YouTube channel chat and put into the Rekieta Law YouTube channel chat various comments referring to Law and Crime employees as, I'm going to say the R word, mentally disabled, as well as other unacceptable statements. This unbecoming and intolerable behavior is supplemented by your own choice words in one of your live streams, which referred to Law and Crime as, I'm going to say, effing peas, for having removed its live feed that you were infringing at the moment. So they targeted him because of something. He had some choice words to say, and well, they throw a fit about it, and they've brought all of this, and they're just trying to bulk it up. Now listen to this here. Although you may not be responsible for your actions of your subscribers, you are responsible for your own behavior, and your unprofessional, unseemly, misguided comments towards Law and Crime directly influence and encourage your subscribers to engage in the aforementioned repulsive behavior will not be tolerated. Again, threat here. This behavior is further encouraged by your tweets directed at Law and Crime, which tweets consistently contain false information and often lead to your supporters spamming Law and Crime's Twitter. Then they get to their demands. Despite all of this, Law and Crime is prepared to resolve this matter, provided that Rekieta Law YouTube channel cooperates fully with Law and Crime, establishes to its satisfaction that Rekieta Law YouTube channel publication of infringing content were errors in judgment and not a systematic effort effort to profit from Law and Crime Inc.'s intellectual property. We therefore request of your channel here and any associated platforms that you do the following. Immediately cease and desist from all further production, reproduction, publishing, display of materials that infringe Law News Inc.'s works. Destroy all infringing materials in its inventory or otherwise in possession or control, including all copies in electronic or printed form. That's crazy, by the way. Destroy it all, including your copies. Immediately cease and desist from any direct or indirect encouragement of your subscribers or followers to spam any Law and Crime related properties, including but not limited to Law and Crime's YouTube channel and Twitter. Immediately cease and desist from any direct or indirect defamation, that'd be slander or libel, aimed at Law and Crime. Again, you can see why they really put this together. 3 and 4, that caused 1 and 2. It caused them to hammer down. They want to take down YouTube here. They want to take down Rekieta Law. And it's just going to get nastier, mark my words. But anyway, let me know what you think about this. Subscribe to Rekieta Law. Help out his channel. I'll give updates as needed. But yeah, let me know what you think about this. As always, appreciate you. Want to help out the channel? Links in the description. But yeah, anyway, just crazy stuff. Going to end here. Thank you. See you soon.